Okay, we're making a guide, I guess. Well, a lot of people have been coming back to Awakening Mystic, so it's time to make a PvP guide and stop replying to all those DMs. So the class got some changes, and a lot of people have been playing it again. Well, a lot not, because most people are playing TNL, but a few people are still playing BDO. A bunch are playing want to play Awakening Mystic. We got some nice changes over the summer and a few weeks ago. Namely, we got Crouching Wolf is now 20 second. It's really nice. Elbow Edge is now SA instead of stiff. That's nice, debatable. That's a mixed one. We got a nice buff to self-PA, which now heals you when you get hit. So it kind of fills you up 100% if you're getting hit by like, you know, like more than 2 people, you basically like full HP healing. Wave Up is now a frontal guard. As a summer patch, was a nice change. Dragon Spit is now SA. That's an okay change. Dragon Strike got a down attack damage modifier. It's a buff. It's like Striker, but it's unprotected, so it's a combo skill. It's nice. And Vacuum is now Knockdown. And the movement speed debuff on it is back. They can't make up their mind. Also, the cooldown is way lower. It's now 13 seconds, which is like effectively 10 seconds. That's also really nice. So, oh yes, in Rabams we got SA on Unbridled. That's also really nice change. We can finally use it in large scale. These two will remain unchanged. And they changed the third Rabam. Thrashing Wolf got a knife frame at the start, but the skill it's slightly faster, but it's pretty much the same. Raging Wolf instead now gives you 3 shots. It's like same as Tranquility. And also still gives you the attack speed buff. So it's a really nice change. You basically always pick Raging Wolf. Unless you're like really need some protected damage from Thrashing, well, it's niche, because now we finally have Rabam protected. So let's just go over real quick to lock skills and get out of the way. You lock fist, so Bastion, dog shit, lock it. These 2 flows are dog shit, you lock it. Bombardment, you lock it. Hurricane, Death Cloud, Splinter, these flows are dog shit, you lock all of them. Dashbuster is dog shit, these 2 are dog shit, dog shit. These 2 flows are dog shit, these 2 are dog shit, unless you're Polish. Sisokick, you should probably leave it unlocked and lock Spiral Torpedo and put it on hotbar, but I've been playing like that for like 6 years, so I'm not changing it now. It's slightly worse. It's not that big of a deal. In Awakening, you can keep everything unlocked. I don't like Raging Wind. It's dog shit. I keep it locked, but you don't have to. It's also, I'm in Pv's page right now, so it's slightly different. Looking at skills, what you care about in Pre-Awakening is probably Mass Destruction. That's your SA stun. It's really good. You want to keep this one unlocked because it gives you your C-swap from Awakening to Pre-Awakening, a frontal guard, and so I'm in Awakening, I do WC, and that gives a frontal guard and a down smash. It also cancels Health Splitter and we use the combos, so it's a really good skill. Thunderbound, frontal guard stun into knockdown. In unlike Succession 1, that's a stiff. Slightly worse because you can cut people, but you can also just insta-cancel it. Like you stun someone, you can cancel. You can cancel with a bunch of skills. You can cancel with like Mass Destruction, etc. So you can. It's a good skill. It's also the range on the knockdown is super long. People really underestimate it. Somersault is slightly niche skill. It's a really fast float. It's a C-swap from Awakening to Pre-Awakening. You can use it to C-swap. It's unprotected, but it's really good. Eden Claw should be unlocked actually because I'm PV right now. Eden Claw, it's a C-swap as well. It's a small iframe. It has a gap. You can cancel it into Elbow Edge to make the gap smaller, or like in something like Thunderbound. That's a small gap, but it's a quick iframe. You can chain it after like something else. Like you can do like Crouching Wolf into it and then like longer iframe. It's a good skill. You can keep it locked if you're like fucking up at the beginning. Twisted Collision, frontal guard with a float, and flows into RMB and F. RMB, you should not use it too much, at least not fully. because at the end it's unprotected. It's a knockdown, but it's unprotected. You should use Skyrammer instead. So you can do Q into LMB into F. Q LMB and into F. F is a bound, but it's full protected. Doesn't linger though. It's okay though. Elbow edge, SA, lost the stiff. Still DP debuffed, so it's good. It's not as good as before. Sweeping kick and roaring tiger pretty much the same purpose. It's a really fast knockdown. Knockdown, really fast. Rage Hammer lost the bound, so now it's just lingering SA. Filler damage, I guess. Hurricane kick now got a down smash on it, so it kinda ends your combos, and it's still like a pretty long ass animation. It's good damage though. It's kind of debatable if you want to use it or not. Rest is just the same. In Awakening, pretty much the same. These two are mainly PV skills. Tidal has a niche usage where like it's a really fast stiff on one hit. So if someone like you're comboing someone, you need to like a really quick stiff to prevent them from getting up. You can do one hit of Tidal. It's not the best. Rapid Stream is pretty much useless now because we got evasion self buff on Siborial. I guess they use it as a pre-buff for evasion rate. Rising Dragon, main damage, Spiral, Giga Turbo CC, you want to burn it. I'll swap to PvP page. So your mandatory burn is Spiral Torpedo. They fixed the SA gaps. Well, there was never an SA gap. So now you can like chain it into anything else. And the gap is pretty much gone. Especially like Master Suction used to be a huge gap. It was kind of slow on Shift Q, but yeah. I mean, yeah. So now the gap is pretty much gone. Wave Up is now protected. These skills are just the same. It's down smashes. Hurricane Sweep, you can Dragon Strike is now the down attack buff. Really good. Aging Weed, still dog shit. Got a Frontal Guard, but I mean, Frontal Guard or something that is useless is still useless. There isn't much else to say. Dragon Rip, it's a vacuum. Effectively, the cooldown is like, by the time it's over, it's like 10 seconds. It's really good. You can cancel it with LMB if you want to do the knockdown faster. And it's really, really strong. There isn't much else to talk about. E-buff is still dog shit. It's 20 AP that does not stack with Spiral Torpedo, so it's basically like 4 AP buff. The DP is 20 DR is whatever compared to like other E-buff like Striker. And we have the usual attack speed and the super. I guess the super armor is the only redeemable part of it, so you get SA while walking. Like you W walk, you get SA. That's it. Tranquility is the same. Infinite Fortitude is the same, basically. Because, like I said before, it pushes targets out and heals you if you get hit into it. So it's really nice. I guess the dummy does not get pushed. Sure, whatever. But yeah. Before moving to combos and add-ons, I want to just cover some stuff. Autobars. You have to put Infinite Fortitude and Dragon Spit into Autobar because those are not usable and obviously third one. The other stuff is preference. Like I said with Scissor Kick. I don't like having rabams, like using rabams from those buttons like Shift Z and Shift X. So I just put it in there. Crouching Wolf on Autobar is a C-swap. It's a protected C-swap. Not that we really need it. I don't really use it that much. Just know that's the thing. And then the other one that's already mentioned. Something worth mentioning is how dash works. So the first dash is always free. You don't use shards for it. The two more dashes that you do after the first one are covered under double flash. And they will not cost shards. After that, you will spend shards. So it looks like the first three, you will not use any shards. But if you do from the fourth, you spend those shards. Something that changed, I guess, I don't remember when it was changed, probably a year ago or something. Double Flash swaps you to Awakening. With us PA to to revert it because it's talked. But yeah, it's PA. They don't listen. So now if you're in pre-awakening, you double dash, you find yourself I'm in awakening now. Super confusing for a lot of people at the start, and it is what it is. It also scuffs when you're trying to do some engages in pre-awakening. But I guess it's less of an issue now because you can't do the stiff engage anymore. There's still something that you can do is the Rabam into dash. It's a really fast engage because you can cancel it. On the other screen, it looks kind of like a TP. It's a really, really fast dash from the other side of you because it's probably like some interaction with a server or something. But it really looks really fast. It's a way to like guarantee a grab on someone that's maybe like lingering something. You just Rabam, cancel with dash, and grab. It's super fast. At least from the other point of view. Another something else that needs to be mentioned, because a lot of people ask about it, is crit rate. Do we need 100% crit rate? Do we need like crit rate add-ons? Montanara is our passive. It's a 20 DP buff, 20 DP passive, and 20% crit rate. We also have Martial Spirit, that's the other passive. Using certain skills, like Shift Clan and Being Awakening, gives you 10% crit rate, 30% movement speed. Evasion rate is a skill. But the same is like RMB, and now it's also Spiral. So Spiral helps you keeping up the movement speed and the crit rate. So in total, when doing combos and stuff, we don't really need crit rate add-on because we have 30% basically from these two. And most skills are either 100% or 50%. So it's 50%, 100%, 50%. The one more it's not 50 is Spiral, but who cares? I think that's mostly it. There isn't really much else to the class. The class is fairly straightforward. Something funny, you jump onto LMB, that's a bound. And you can do it from very high into people. So you're chasing someone that's like V down a cliff and jump into LMB. Something for the mirror matchup enthusiast. War Frenzy, you will get kicked out of War Frenzy if you do something that puts you higher in elevation. So if someone, like you're fighting on a Mystic, the other Mystic uses War Frenzy, you can either go into like this, that will stop the War Frenzy, or if you already want to start on them, you can just do the same thing as I did before. So you jump into LMB, this will send them out of War Frenzy and CC them. It's dumb, it's probably never gonna use it, worth mentioning, but it's really funny. That's about it. I guess the more meme stuff. SF into pre-awakening as a animation for no reason. Same the scissor kick. So you do some taunt animation. I was forgetting is just talking about C swaps real quick. Your main C swaps, sideways C is mass destruction. Oops, that's okay. Sideways C is mass destruction. Either way works. WC does recoil slam, like I said. Let's see, what else is worth mentioning about C-swap? From pre-awakening to awakening, you can do backward C and it does another hit. It looks kind of funny when you do it from Thunderpound. It does another hit to Thunderpound and you swap to awakening. That's mainly it. We mostly use other C. We don't really use C-swap that much unless you really need to. Because like from pre-awakening to awakening, like frontal C-swap is also protected. But like we have so many skills that swap us. Like from pre-awakening you do C-warrior, C-swap. Or you can do spiral torpedo, that's not protected C-swap. You really don't use C, like your C button that much besides mass destruction. That's the only one that you really use. Okay, for add-ons real quick, depends your gear. If you have evasion or DI, you might change them. I've yanked this from FXP. You can find the Discord in the description. I mean, it's basically the same as always. I haven't really changed ever. The only difference in now Boreal has a evasion buff, so I mean you used to stack DP buff on it the way before, so it's whatever. But I guess if you're DR, you swap the evasion rate to something like minus AP. Otherwise, you can keep evasion rate. Something to mention is the Rising Dragon now got a minus accuracy rate. So you can also stack minus accuracy on it instead of like say attack speed. I like keeping attack speed on Rising Dragon because that's your combo opener and makes combos better, like easier, I guess. But you also have it on Spiral. So if you're keeping Spiral up a lot, that's also fine. That's pretty much standard, I would say. The only difference is if you're doing a lot of large scale, you can skip the Dragon Strike one for something else. You might want to, I don't know, like Ray Jam, Elbow, if you like doing like protected combo with Elbow still. Since like nowadays in like 1v1s, you're always using Dragon Strike for the down attack buff. It's strong. I like having addons on it. Maybe like in Solar or something like that, you can swap out Dragon Strike for something else, like a War Frenzy dot or something like for Solar stuff. And Gushing Waters is the same. I used to have minus movement speed, but since they're now way worse, so now it's like it's minus 5%. I don't think it's worth having it anymore. So it's kind of whatever. You could put like plus AP maybe if you like keeping plus AP up instead of having TI. If you like trading SA, that's also fine. Okay, for combos, the combo has slightly changed from before. You're not using the full pre-awakening stuff. Thunder Pound is only 9% debuff, so it doesn't make much sense to use it. What you do is Shift Q into RMB, Wave Up into Knockdown, so either Spiral or Hurricane Sweep. I try to keep Spiral for something else and use Hurricane, unless it's I need to be protected. Into Sea Warrior, Gushing, Hell Splitter, WC Cancel into Recoil Snap. So it will look like that. If you land enough down smashes, you can go for Spiral as a reset scene, so you wait a little bit until they start getting up, and then you Spiral them, and you will get a reset. If you're very slow, if you're very low, you can use Unbridled. If you're slowed, you can skip a Wave Up, so you just do like, let's say you're slowed, you do Crab, RMB, and then you do full F into Wave Up. So you skip the Wave Up before the knockdown, you knock down, and then you do full F into Wave Up. If you're like, you're unsure if you can really see that. Something else you can do if you're slowed, you can do one, wait, I misclicked. Because I'm fucking raging it. When they're getting up, you can do, okay, it's resetting the dummy, but yeah, you can do 1 hit of turtle to get a stiff real quick, and then you can do knockdown. That's an option. If you see like they're getting up while you're doing the combo, it's really fast. Well, not really fast, it's a stiff. If you get a combo from a stun, say like a mass destruction mostly, you can just skip a Wave Up. You skip Wave Up and you do the other stuff. It's exactly the same. Or you can like skip Rising Dragon if you don't have it and do, maybe you traded it, you do just RMB into Wave Up and then you go with the combo, stuff like that. It's fine. If you start from Pre-Awakening, you can always just sideways C-swap and then you do the normal combo. So you're in Pre-Awakening, just sideways, and then you do whatever, right? Otherwise, if you really want to stay in Pre-Awakening, you can just do the old combos. Those are fine, just less damage. They fixed the down smashes issue on Roaring Tiger. I mean, the tooltip is wrong, and I'm pretty sure sometimes I still got some down smashes from Roaring Tiger. It might just be bugged. Sweeping is a really fast one, like a fast alternative. Sorry. You can also use Ray Jammer if you're really like in need of something. Like say you reset combo, you don't have skills, Ray Jammer. It's not a bound anymore, so you can fit it in combos. That's always an option. There isn't really much that you can do in combos nowadays. It's pretty much the same. Like, you either do the new one in Full Awakening, or you can just go with the default combo ones from before. I still have some videos about those. It's fine. As a final thing, yapping about gear. I'm fairly under geared compared to most people, so might not just be the best. You can probably watch some travesty video. He probably has like 6-part video of like 50 minutes each talking about like crystals and gear and whatever. Just go for like quick rundown. Ignore the distortion. I just gave you a bracket, so that's why I have it. About gear, most people usually just run evasion. This one is the one that feels the best for me in large scale. Just going normal evasion with evasion artifact and blur. That's what I usually run in large scale. And I mostly run these crystals. It's just Macaloads, RBF, and then you have frozen HP and RPS. That's like more AP oriented evasion. Just feels the best in large scale, unless I want to go carpet, but that's different. Something for small scale that feels pretty good, like 1v1s, 3v3s, stuff like that. It's going the issues. That really feels really good. Allows you to be way more flexible. You can go, like, you still want to go evasion, you can go evasion, you have a bit more DR. You can go more offensive. You can, if you want to go full blast and drop like any kind of evasion, you can do it way better because you have more DR. You can go DR artifacts if you want to. You can go, so it's just, it's really nice. I really like the shoes. They feel really good for small scale. Kind of helps a lot with a lot of classes that still melt evasion, or people that just put one or two accuracy crystals and they start deleting you. It helps you like swapping stuff around. So it's a better versatile option for small scale. For large scale, I still like full evasion one. If you tag another class and you want to play Mystic, it's like a way better option because you can always just buy a newer for another class, and play full blast on another class and just keep couldnt and play Mystic. It's a way better option. Obviously, if you're like those full like 600 gear score people, you can just have your spare like that shoes because who cares? It's like 150 bill is pocket change for them. I don't even have a single Tet armor because I'm broke. Feel sad. About the only thing that I still do is swapping belt for the center. It's more evasion than one evasion crystal, and you lose like 3 AP, something like that. Who cares? If you want to go like full carpet, then obviously you go for Khazad evasion crystals. I don't think I need to talk about consumables because that's a G that have like what people always do. You can have like your default like evasion, a charm, and a human draft. You can go full AP. Shouldn't really touch on that.